Kardashian West has addressed her husband Kanye West's mental health. Kim Kardashian West has publicly addressed her husband Kanye's mental health issues following a series of erratic statements in recent days. According to Kim, Kanye has bipolar disorder. She has stated that anyone who has this or has a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. He is a brilliant but complicated person whose words sometimes do not align with his intentions. Kanye is one of America's biggest music stars and is currently attempting to run for US president. But his first campaign rally and a number of recent Twitter messages have sparked confusion and concern. Kim and Kanye were married in 2014 and they have 4 children together. In a recent message, Kim said that she had not previously spoken publicly about how Kanye's mental health had affected the family because she is very protective of her children and Kanye's right to privacy when it comes to his health. Also mentioned that on Wednesday she felt like she should comment on it because of the stigma and misconceptions about mental health. Those that understand mental illness or even compulsive behavior know that the family is powerless unless the member is a minor. People who are unaware or far removed from this experience can be judgmental and may not understand that the individual themselves have to engage in the process of getting help no matter how hard family and friends try. Kim also went on to say that her husband was subject to criticism because he is a public figure and that his actions at times can cause strong opinions and emotions, but asked for greater empathy and understanding. According to Kim, he is a brilliant but complicated person who, on top of the pressure of being an artist and a black man who experienced the painful loss of his mother and has had to deal with the pressure and isolation that is heightened by his bipolar disorder. Those who are close with Kanye know his heart and understand his words sometimes do not align with his intentions. Living with bipolar disorder does not diminish or invalidate his dreams and his creative ideas, no matter how big or unobtainable they may feel to some. Kim went on to say that is part of his genius, and as we have all witnessed, many of his big dreams have come true. According to Kim, we as a society talk about giving grace to the issue of mental health as a whole. However, we should also give it to the individuals who are living with it in times when they need it the most. I kindly ask that the media and the public give us the compassion and empathy that is needed so that we can get through this. Kanye West is both a rapper and a producer. He has made some of the best-selling and most acclaimed music of this millennium. His marriage to reality TV star Kim Kardashian has made him part of one of the most famous celebrity couples on the planet. He is a father and a very successful fashion designer. He is not afraid of speaking out or courting controversy. He once accused the President of the United States, George W. Bush, live on air of racism, and has said that the current incumbent has dragon energy. Kanye West is famous for causing outrage after he humiliated Taylor Swift on stage. Most recently, Kanye announced that he would be running for the US presidency. This was not the first time he made that announcement. All of this history and more have made him a figure of enormous public interest. Kanye West has a lot of attention. That means many persons remember exactly what he has said and done. They don't understand the inner workings of his mind, and this has also piqued other persons' interest in Kanye West. While the public does not understand the inner workings of Kanye's mind, they should keep in mind that in light of this situation, they should discuss his campaign launch and follow-up tweets with some empathy. The rally and the social media messages have sparked alarm. Some people have mocked him. His behavior has been called a meltdown. So what should persons make of his latest actions? Kanye's situation is complicated by the fact that he has been candid about his mental health. In 2019, he stated that he had bipolar disorder, describing it as being in a hyper-paranoid state and pleading for understanding. It's a health issue that has a strong stigma on it, and people are allowed to say anything about it and discriminate in any way. This is like a sprained brain, like having a sprained ankle. And if someone has a sprained ankle, you're not going to push on him more, according to Kanye. His wife addressed this issue on Wednesday via Instagram. And of course, she has pleaded for empathy and understanding. According to Kim, the condition, although varying in its symptoms and severity for each individual, can cause extreme mood swings, with patients suffering both depression and high-energy manic phases. The overwhelming messages from mental health experts is that no one, not even professionals, should try to guess what an individual is going through, however famous they may be. Speculation should be avoided, they say, not just for the good of a person in the public eye, but for the wider understanding of mental health issues. According to the experts, one has got to think about all of the other persons in the world who may be struggling with similar sorts of issues, and think about what it means for those problems to be constantly being mentioned in the public. According to Professor Kinderman, unusual behavior can be scrutinized, but it is very important not to link it to mental health conditions. If it were to be the case that a particular candidate for president was rambling and incoherent, say that he was rambling and incoherent. Give the evidence. If you think there is evidence that somebody is making bizarre and unsubstantiated claims, then say that they are making bizarre and unsubstantiated claims. Whether or not somebody decides that that means the criteria for a so-called mental illness of bipolar is another matter. Very important for persons to stick to the facts, stick to what people do, and do not speculate to potential psychiatric causes of people's behavior. It should be noted that persons must be encouraged, kind, and constructive. It should be noted that a celebrity raising awareness about mental health and sparking a discussion can have a positive impact. But the condition of bipolar needs to be separated from the public figure or celebrity. It has also been mentioned that persons have no idea who is in control of a celebrity's social media account, so they can only take it at face value. What's been put out into the World Wide Web are his words, but actually we do not know. We have no idea what the celebrity, the actual human being behind the celebrity face, is experiencing or going through. I think somebody or everybody, members of the public, including celebrities, need to remember that they do not know the full story, and so even making a comment is really difficult because you do not know what you're commenting on. Sensationalizing these difficulties, whether they are in regards to members of the public or celebrities, is really problematic for anyone who is experiencing mental health issues, because it gives a very small picture of what might be going on. People should respond with curiosity and kindness if they feel they need to respond at all. It's also recommended that some persons should say nothing at all. The idea of kindness might be anathema to the often brutal world of celebrity news and social media. But despite the negative posts, there has been a swell of concern and a wider discussion of the issues involved. Some persons have also mentioned that they have seen an element of hypocrisy amid the sympathy, pointing to the jokes faced by singers Azealia Banks and Britney Spears, who also faced public questions over their mental health. Others have expressed concerns about a touching label. Of the most shared responses came from singer Halsey, who called for understanding while admitting her own struggles with bipolar disorder. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about Kanye West's admission of him having to deal with bipolar disorder. Also, let me know what you think about Kim Kardashian's statements in regards to the matter, and also her request for sympathy and understanding. The experts have spoken. Kim has spoken, and Kanye has also given his side. I guess he's still running for presidency. Now like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the Learning Academy.